Hey everyone, this time we're going to be looking at Breath of Fire, the official complete works. Breath of Fire was an RPG series from really the 90s and into a little bit of the 2000s. The games ran from 93 until 2005. There's a total of 5 in the series. There is a 6th one, but it's not really considered to be part of the series from what I can tell. It was a Japan-only game, and I think it was just on mobile. This series means a lot to me, especially the third game, since that was the first game of the series that I played, and it was the first PlayStation game that I ever bought. It was a fun story. I just gotten my first job and got my first paycheck, and was able to buy a PlayStation and Breath of Fire 3. In each section of the book, you're given a very brief explanation of what happened in the game, and also a little bit on what systems the game was released on. You then get some concept art, the main characters, sub-characters, metamorphosis, monsters, items and weapons, and also some rough sketches of the characters as well. Each character is given a short bio on who they are and what they kind of mean to the story, and also some of the relations that they have with a few of the other characters. This is really cool as Breath of Fire likes to recycle a lot of the same character names, like Ryu and Nina. It's just one of the fun parts about this game where you have a rough continuation of each, story from the previous one. If not directly a sequel, it's usually told through the eyes of the same characters. The artwork in this is really great. It just sort of shows some of the uniqueness that Capcom threw into these games. They were able to stand out in just very subtle ways from really the Final Fantasies and Dragon Quest, and some of the other RPGs that came out around this time. The series really started around the time that RPGs were getting more popular in the US. Really, 94, 95 is when they started to catch on a little bit more, and people kind of came back to Breath of Fire, at least in smaller numbers, to see exactly what was going on. I know I had friends who just totally didn't care about the series whatsoever, or they would tell me a little bit about it and they never really experienced all the games. From my own personal experience, having played all these games out of order, I can say I just really, really loved it. It was kind of like this weird, not really a secret, but just like this weird collection of games that I sort of had to myself, because none of my friends really played these, as I mentioned, and it was just sort of like my own thing that I could kind of call my own in my friends group. Well, everybody else was playing Final Fantasies, which I did that as well. I was just totally immersed in Breath of Fire 3. It was a game I played so much, especially since back then you didn't necessarily, know when you were going to get your next game, whether it was going to be at Christmas time or you were going to have to wait till your birthday. As we keep going through the book, you can see how Capcom added in a whole bunch of really awesome artwork here. I just wish that, I had seen a lot of these before. Having not really played the 5th one very much, or really at all when it came out, mostly because I just didn't know it really existed until probably like a year or so ago. I kind of want to go back and play it now, just to, experience it a little bit and learn a little bit about what I missed all those years ago. So that's going to wrap it up, guys. I hope you enjoyed this quick little flip through of the book. Sorry I jumped around a lot, but I just kind of wanted to keep this a little bit shorter. Anyway, please let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and have a great day, everyone.